Hello everybody, welcome to the Grim Report. Everybody doing okay? Good, because I am. I had a little bit of fun yesterday, but I'll get to that later. For right now, there's been, on August the 24th, a man by the name of Jorge Consul of Malaysia, Zara Raz, was gunned down in the center of the island's nation's capital, Antananarivo, and an apparent assassination. This was on August 24th, guys. An American adventure detective, Blaine Gibson, who has been suspected MH370. The breeze is washed up Madagascar, and Mozambique said Araza had been due to deliver new items to Malaysia, and investigators in Kuala Lumpur when he was unexpectedly killed. Timing was rattled Mr. Gibson, who said that he had been receiving death threats because of his self-financed mission to solve the baffling aviation mystery. He had planned to keep details of his latest finds, which included two items he considered particularly promising, under the wraps until that had been safely transported off the island, but changed his mind after Mr. Raz was killed. For the protection of those involved, they decided not to make this report public until the debris was safely delivered to Malaysia, Mr. Gibson reported in his blog. However, tragic events investigated and intervened. Under the agreement between the two countries, debris is supposed to be collected by Hanza Raz, the Hore Malaysian Council in Madagascar, and delivered by private courier to Malaysia. Malaysian investigator Almas Khan, MH307, Hunter Blaine Gibson, and Malaysian Consul Raz was murdered last week. Of course, we know this. But this is more information on it. Dr. Victor Elamao, who was an original member of the independent group specialized that helped Australia investigate, tried to pinpoint the MH370's crash site in southern India, Ocean off WA, said Mr. Gibson had reason to be concerned. Last December, Reuters reported that Mr. Raz assisted Blaine Gibson in transferring the custody of pieces believed to be formed from the MH370 from Madagascar to Malaysia. Dr. Leno wrote in his blog about disturbing claims of events. At that time, 6 pieces were transferred. That has raised questions to whether there was a link between those MH307 parts and Mr. Raz's deaths. Now, this flight 370 vanished on August 28th, 2014. It was en route to Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. It had 239 crew and passengers, included 6 Australians on board. Multiple pieces of the wreckage included barnacle Barnes entrusted Philip Ron the icon of step piece, and at least one section of the cabin has been confirmed having. Well, guys, look this up on Coast to Coast, because I'm keeping my stuff down to 5 minutes. Because that seems the perfect mark for me to get the views that I need. And just look at the Malaysian diplomat murdered in Madagascar. You should find it on Coast to Coast. But yeah. Now, in my opinion, are these two connected? The murder and the downed plane. Could be. Reasons is that shortly after these pieces were found and not made public, the diplomat was murdered. But could that be completely different? Like, yes. I'll leave that up to you decide. Let me know down and tell me if you think these things are combined, connected. And like I said, if you want the entire thing, Coast to Coast, look at Malaysian diplomat murdered in Madagascar, or you can just look that up, period. I'm sure you'll find the other website that I got the rest of the information on. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I will be in the next day or so showing what I got at the Comic-Con that I went to yesterday. It was near my city. But this was my main city of where I live at, of the county the state I live in. We went to the capital of the state that I live in, and it was, a little Comic-Con that I went to. I took pictures, so I might put those up in a separate video. There was only a few, so I'm not really wanting to do that, but I might. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, you know who I'm going to say. Vault of Nightmares, Lakea the Librarian. Chaos Theory Productions, and Vampiroghost. If you like my vids, you'll like their vids. And shout out to Dark Waters as well. Check out their vids. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, good luck. Good night. God bless.